Okay, so the first four questions are kinematics problems. So let's have the first one. An airplane must have a velocity of 50 meters per second in order to take off. What must the airplane's acceleration be if it is to take off from a runway 500 meters long? Okay, so gaya ng sinasabi ko lagi, when you are trying to solve a problem, always use GESA. Okay, so let's have the first one, the given. Okay, ano yung mga given natin dito? You should be able to identify kung ano yung mga given natin based on their units. Okay, so yung una natin is 50 meters per second. So ano yun? That is velocity. Okay, so if it is running, it needs to run up to 50 meters per second in order to take off, then 50 is the VF, or the final velocity. Okay, from rest to 50 meter per second, so that is VF. So ano pa yung ibang given dito? Okay, we also have the distance. Okay, yung kailangan niyang i-cover. Okay, so 500 meters. Okay, what else? Of course, yung kanyang VI or initial velocity ay 0, even if it is not stated here. Okay, sorry, this is meters per second. Ayan. Okay, so what is our unknown? Ano yung tinatanong dito sa problem na to? What is, or what must the airplane's acceleration be? So A. Okay, next is yung equation natin. How do we determine kung anong equation ang gagamitin natin? Okay, so ang pagbabasa nyo dyan is ano yung mga given at ano yung unknown. So dapat yung equation na pipiliin ninyo ay nandoon yung unknown and nandoon din yung mga given. Okay, huwag kayong pipili ng equation where there are two unknowns. Okay, kasi hindi nyo masosolve yung problem kung ganyan. Okay. Okay, so for this equation, we can use the formula. Okay, acceleration is equal to VF square minus VI square all over 2D. Okay, so as you can see, nandito yung ating unknown, yung acceleration. We also have here the VF, final velocity, VI, initial velocity, and the distance. Okay, so lahat ng given ay nandito at yung unknown ay nandito rin. So we can use this equation. Okay, so let's solve. Okay, so kailangan lang natin ilagay yung mga unknowns natin. VF is 50 meters per second square times or minus negative 0 meter per second square, meter per second square all over 2 times 500 meters. Okay, so first square ninyo yung mga velocities natin. So 50 times 50 is 2,500 meter square per second square. Kapag yung square natin ay nasa labas ng parenthesis, hindi lang yung number ang i-square ninyo, pati yung mga units natin. So meter square per second square. Okay, minus. Okay, 0 raised to 2 is still 0 meter square per second square. Okay, next. Sa baba naman, 2 times 500 is 1,000 meters. Okay, so subtract 2,500 minus 0. Ang lalabas is 2,500 meters square per second. Ayusin natin. Let's leave some space. Okay, so 2,500 meters square per second square all over 1,000 meters. Okay? So, importante din na ipakita natin yung cancellation of units para sigurado kayo na tama yung lalabas na sagot. Okay? So, here, meters, makakancel ito. Makakancel ito. So, ang maiiwang unit is meter per second square, which is the unit for acceleration. So, dividing 2,500 by 1,000, we will have acceleration is 2.5 meter per second square. So this is the answer. Okay, and so the airplane must accelerate at 2.5 meter per second square para makapag-take off siya within a distance of 500 meters. Okay, next second question. The brakes of a car slow it down from 60 to 40 kilometers per hour in 2 seconds. How long will it take to bring the car to stop from an initial velocity of 25 kilometers per hour at the same acceleration? Okay, so again, let's list the given. Okay, so given natin is we have okay, so VI is 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, and VF is 40 kilometers per hour. Oh, sorry. Hour. Okay, what else? Given then yung time of 2 seconds. Now, the unknown here is, ang tinatanong ay, how long will it take to bring the car? So, time. Time ang tinatanong. If the velocity, initial velocity, time if VI is equal to 25 kilometers per hour. And sabi dyan, bring the car to stop. So that means ang VI ninyo, VF is 0 kilometers per hour. Okay, so maaaring magtaka kayo bakit mayroong 2 sets of information here. Mayroon na tayong VI, VF, and time, pero tinatanong is time. Okay, given another VI and VF. Okay, so kung i-analyze natin yung problem, ang sinasabi is the brakes of the car is capable of slowing down a moving car from 60 to 40 kilometers per hour within just 2 seconds. So meron siyang acceleration, or rather, it is capable of decelerating from 60 to 40 at 2 seconds. So, ang tanong is, what will be the time if ang initial velocity is 25 and then mag-stop siya using the same acceleration as this? Okay, so ibig sabihin, we are going to determine the capability of the brakes, okay, or the deceleration capability of the brakes using this information. And that using that acceleration, pag nakuha na natin yon, we are going to determine how long naman it will take, okay, for the same car with the same acceleration to bring a car to stop from 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, so equation natin. Okay, so of course, first one, hanapin muna natin yung acceleration dito using this information. So acceleration is equal to VF minus VI over time. Okay, and then after that, i-determine naman natin yung time it will take, okay, using the same acceleration. So i-derive lang natin yung formula of time again. So how do we derive formulas? So ang hinahanap natin is time. Okay, in the second part. So, ang gagawin lang natin, since nasa baba siya, okay, and wala naman siyang kasamang any other. Okay, i-cross multiply lang natin yung pataas dito. Sa A naman, i-cross multiply mo pababa. So, mag-change position lang sila. T is equal to VF minus VI all over acceleration. Okay, so let's use the first one. Okay, let's solve. Okay, so A is equal to VF is 40 kilometers per hour minus 60 kilometers per hour divided by time is 2 seconds. Okay, so 40 minus 60 is negative 20 kilometers per hour all over 2 seconds. Okay, so dividing that, acceleration is equal to negative 10 kilometers per hour per second. Okay, pwede rin namang i-convert nyo muna yung kilometers per hour into meters per second para ang magiging unit natin is meter per second square. Pero in this case, okay lang kahit na ganito na. We don't have to convert it anymore. Okay, so ang acceleration natin is 10 kilometers per hour per second, or ibig sabihin nito, since negative yan, the car is decelerating dun sa first situation natin. So from 60 to 40 in 2 seconds, ibig sabihin kada segundo bumabagal siya ng 10 kilometro kada oras, or 10 kilometers per hour ang nababawas sa kanyang velocity kada segundo. Okay, so we will use this information doon sa ating second equation. Ayun yung gagamitin nating acceleration. Okay, so let's solve for time naman. If the initial velocity is 25 and it needs to stop. Okay, so VF natin is 0 kilometers per hour. Okay, minus VI is 25 kilometers per hour divided by acceleration natin is negative 10 kilometers per hour per second. Okay, so solving for the top part, 0 minus negative 25 is negative 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, divided by negative 10 kilometers per hour per second. Okay, so in this situation, makakancel ang kilometers, makakancel ang hours. So ang maiwan ay seconds, which is the unit of time. Okay, so negative 25 divided by negative 10, ang lalabas ay positive 2.5 seconds. So it will take the brakes 2.5 seconds to stop the car from a velocity of 25 kilometers per hour. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, question number 3. A car starts from rest with an acceleration of 2.0 meters per second square. What is its velocity after it has gone 200 meters? Okay, so given natin are, first one, sabi dyan, it starts from rest. So initial velocity natin is 0 meters per second. Okay, what else? Acceleration, sabi dito is 2 meters per second. Okay, so 2 meters per second square. Okay, and then ano pa? It was also distance was also given. The distance is 200 meters. Okay, ano yung tinatanong? Ano yung unknown? Okay, the known is what is its velocity after it has gone 200 meters, sabi dyan, so VF. Okay, so from 0, from rest, if it has an acceleration of 2 meters per second square, what will be its final velocity if it has gone 200 meters? Okay, so what will be our equation? So we will use the formula A is equal to VF square minus VI square all over 2D. Okay, so using this equation, i-derive natin ang formula ni VF. Okay, so we have here 2D and VI, ililipat natin sa kabila. Okay, so gaya ng rules na tinuro ko sa inyo dati. So we have, okay, for example si 2D, the operation between VF and 2D is division, so cross multiply. So since nasa baba ito, itataas natin siya sa kabila. So it will become 2AD is equal to VF square minus VI square. Okay? Next na ilipat natin si VI sa kabila. Since mayroon tayong minus na operation dito, we just have to transpose it to the other side. Okay? Again, pag plus minus, transpose. Pag division or multiplication, cross multiply. Or cross multiply. So, lipat natin sa kabila. It will become 2AD plus VI square is equal to VF square. Okay, pwede nating baliktarin yan, no issue kung mas sanay kayo na nasa left side ang unknown. So it will become VF square is equal to 2AD plus VI square. Okay, so mayroon tayong square dito. So ang gagawin lang natin to remove that, square natin both sides. Get the square root of both sides. Okay, so ang mangyayari dyan, nakakancel ito. So VF is now equal to the square root of 2AD plus VI square. Okay, so we will use this formula to solve for VI. Okay, so VF is equal to the square root of 2AD plus VI square. Okay, so solution. Okay, so VF is equal to 2 times acceleration of 2 meters per second square times the distance is 200 meters plus VI is 0 meters per second square. Okay, so dito makakancel si VI since 0 siya. So definitely wala na yan. So square root of 2AD lang. Okay, when the object is starting at rest, ang magiging formula natin is VF is equal to the square root of 2AD lang. Okay? So VF is equal to the square root of 2 times 2.0. Okay. Solve na natin yan. 2 times 200 would become 400. Meters times meters becomes meters square per second square. Okay. Ayan. So 400 times 2 becomes the square root of 800 meters square per second square. Okay, so get the square root of 800. Okay, square root of 800 is 28.28. So velocity, final velocity natin is, okay, makakancel yan. So 28.28 meters per second. So this is our answer. Okay, so the final velocity of the object is 28.28 meters per second. Okay, next problem. A car starting from rest acquires a velocity of 88 feet per second in 10 seconds. find its acceleration and the distance it traveled during the 10 seconds. Okay, so again, given. So, sabi dyan, starts from rest. So, initial velocity natin ay 0. Okay. Next. It has an acceleration of 2 meters per second square. Okay, and then sorry. Okay, and then it acquires a velocity of 88 feet per second. So palitan natin ito ng feet per second. Okay, so final velocity is 88 feet per second in 10 seconds. Okay, time is 10 seconds. Okay, now find its acceleration and the distance it traveled during the 10 seconds. So, dalawang hinahanap sa atin. Okay, first one is acceleration. Okay, and second one is the distance during the 10 seconds. Okay, so paano ito? Dalawa. So we will have to solve for the first one and then solve for the other one next. Okay, so equation natin would be, let us solve first for the acceleration. So solve muna natin sa acceleration because we cannot solve distance without the acceleration. Kasi dun sa equation na gagamitin natin, nandun si acceleration. So, using yung ating mga given info, VI, VF, and T, we solve for A. So, we have the equation A is equal to VF minus VI over time. Okay? And then after that, we are going to use the formula A is equal to VF square minus VI square over 2D to solve for distance naman. Okay? So let's solve first for, okay, so ang magiging formula natin doon is D is equal to VF square minus VI square all over 2A naman. Okay, so we will use this first. Okay, solution. Okay, acceleration VF is 88 feet per second minus 0 feet per second all over 10 seconds. Okay, so 88 minus 0 is 88 divided by 10 seconds. So acceleration natin is 8.8 feet per second square. Okay, so we will use this one to solve for D naman. Okay, so D is equal to VF is 88 feet per second square minus, okay, so let's make some space. Okay, burahin ko na itong part na to. Okay, so again, acceleration natin is 8.8 feet per second square. Okay, so distance VF is 88 feet per second square. Okay, minus VI natin ay 0 feet per second square all over 2 times 8.8 feet per second square. Okay, so 88. Okay, this one wala na yan since 0. Okay, so we will only have 88 square. So 88 squared is 7,744 feet square per second square. Okay, divided by 2 times 8.8 is 17.6 feet per second square. Okay, so ano mangyayari dito? Makakancel si second square, makakancel si square nito at ito. So ang may iwang unit ay feet, which is the unit for distance. Okay, so distance is 7,744 divided by 17.6. Okay, so the answer here is 440 feet. Okay, so this is the distance that the object will cover within 10 seconds. Okay, yeah.